Welcome into episode 21 of the Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. I'm Jake.
I'm Skylar.
And today we are talking about determining the best PS5 game via a bracket. But before we get into that, some housekeeping for you. We post gameplay videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This week, your gameplay videos look like this. On Monday, you're getting a one-off episode of Mario Party Jamboree. On Wednesday, you're getting episode 3 of Gears of War 2, and on Friday, you're getting episode 2 of Directive 8020. This podcast is also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just search up Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. Follow us and rate us on those platforms. It helps get the show out to more people. Join our Discord server where you can hang out and talk about games, movies, and whatever you want. It's also a place to keep up with everything Just Some Dudes. If you have any interest in movies, we also have a podcast called Run It Back, where we go through a movie franchise and review, recap, and rank each movie in the franchise. Currently, we're making our way through the Marvel Cinematic Universe, leading into Avengers Doomsday. This week's episode is Captain America: The First Avenger. All links to our socials, podcasts, and Discord server are in the Linktree link below. All right. Let's get into it. Topic of the show, best PS5 game bracket. So, we've done a couple other brackets, I guess. And the game selection for PS5 games it's either PlayStation first-party exclusives, PlayStation 5 exclusives from third parties, or PlayStation 5 console exclusives from first or third party, because like some games launched on PC, like Helldivers was PS5 and PC, right. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I got 32 games. I'm pretty sure all of these meet the criteria. It gets kind of weird with like some things where I'm like, oh, I didn't actually know that was an exclusive.
Oh, I see.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
So got 32 games, put them all in, hit random 3 times. So now we're gonna see how fucked this bracket is, because there's always at least 2 that things get fucked up.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, your bracket looks like this. First up, you got Final Fantasy 16 versus Spider-Man Miles Morales. You got Deathloop versus Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. You got God of War Ragnarok versus Kena Bridge of Spirits. You got Destruction Allstars versus Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. That's a close one.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man.
You got Stellar Blade versus Ghost of Yotei. Bugsnax versus Ghostwire Tokyo. Astro's Playroom versus Astrobot. Oh shit, damn. That's fucked.
That is fucked. Okay.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth versus Forspoken. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart versus Saros. Silent Hill 2 Remake versus Rise of the Ronin. Foamstars versus Marathon. Baldur's Gate 3 versus Horizon Forbidden West. Black Myth Wukong versus Returnal. Gran Turismo 7 versus Demon Souls Remake. The Pathless versus Stray. And Helldivers 2 versus Spider-Man 2.
All right.
It is funny of just like some of these are just like they're just completely different games.
Exactly.
All right, let's get started. So first off, we got Final Fantasy 16 versus Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Okay, look. I like Spider-Man Miles Morales a lot. It's good. But it's like a little DLC add-on to a game.
How dare you?
It's good.
How dare you?
But Final Fantasy 16's bosses and even the gameplay, everything, it takes the cake on this.
But what about Spider-Man's bosses? Rhino? The Tinkerer? That's about all I can remember.
It was a good game, but Final Fantasy is like a straight up full-fledged game, though.
Yeah,
I think it deserves the win on that.
I think Spider-Man 2 is stronger. So like even if it does, like if Miles Morales did like make it to the end, I still think. So yeah, I'll give it to Final Fantasy 16. And I agree. Like it's a smaller game. It was just kind of more of
right.
It was a cool like especially for like me, because I had the PlayStation 5 off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that was a really cool, like, this is a PlayStation 5 game, and it's you just got Spider-Man 2018 a couple years before, and it's great and everything, but then you get bumped up to the PS5, and you have the consistent 60 frames, because I don't even think Spider-Man 2018 wouldn't have had that. I don't think.
Yeah, probably not.
But like that, and the visuals, and the game with like the winter time, and it's very neon, and it looks really cool and everything.
No, yeah, it's a good game still.
But yeah, Final Fantasy 16 has the bombastic boss fights and events and all this stuff. Lady B. It's as far as I got in the game, so I don't know what happens afterwards. You got a fucking Galactus Sid. How about that?
Galactus Sid?
Sid. The guy that voices Sid voices Galactus.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, then speaking of complete opposites of games, you got Deathloop versus Sackboy, a big adventure.
I feel like this is going to be your call more than mine. I didn't play Sackboy. I played a little tiny bit of Deathloop.
And I found out that it's because you just don't like stealth games. I thought you just didn't like the puzzle aspect of it.
No.
Okay. Deathloop. You know what? Let's start with Sackboy. Sackboy, Big Adventure. It's basically Mario 3D World. It's like that same gameplay. It's that 2.5D.
Yeah.
And I played it because it was a launch title, but I didn't play it until like a year or two later or something like that. And it was pretty fun.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good. Deathloop is a fun puzzle game, because I kind of honestly put it more puzzle than stealth. Because like, of course, you can stealth your way through the game and stuff like that, and I'm sure that it would make things easier, but you do have the different abilities to, like, you can like link people together, and then you just headshot one guy, and then it takes everybody out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And there's like a shift ability where you like shift around the map. So like you pick a spot and then it'll like get you over there. But then there are stealth elements of, like, there is an ability where I think if you're crouched, you'll always be invisible. So you can just like slowly make your way through places.
I gotcha.
Like, you'll never see me.
Yeah.
The thing with the game that could be a downside is just doing the same things over and over and over again. And you get some things where, you're trying to like, okay, I just need to figure out this one guy. And so you just kind of keep skipping parts of the day, because it would be like, this enemy is at this place during this time, and these two enemies are together at this one time, but he's also by himself in this one time. And you're kind of trying to, and it's where the puzzle aspect comes in, of you're trying to get the perfect day and stuff.
Right.
The ending, kind of boo-boo, kind of lame, but because it kind of opens up a new thing at the end, and it's like, oh shit, what's about to happen? And then like nothing really happens. You're like, oh, okay.
What a letdown.
But then like the stuff with Juliana is cool. You get like a From Software invader that comes into your world, and I forget how I think you can set it to be a real person or just an NPC. And there's even stuff with, like, if we were playing the game at the same time, I could invade your game as Juliana and then try to kill you and start your run over, and you could do the same for me too.
That's actually kind of cool.
So like, it's a thing that I would move Deathloop on, because I think it has more it was something that would have been really cool to see bumped up in a sequel. But isn't this the studio get shut down?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because they made that vampire game.
Oh shit, that's right.
Hmm.
Well, because there's like three like arcane.
Mm.
It's like arcane whatever and arcane whatever and arcane whatever. And I just can't keep track of which one's which. But yeah, I guess that was like 3 years in between. So maybe that was Redfall. Yep. That's a shame.
It is.
So yeah, I moved Deathloop on.
Good.
And so much potential for if there was a second one. Next up, God of War Ragnarok versus Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Okay, look, Kana's good and all.
Kena's so good.
It is really good.
Sequel's
Sequel's coming out soon.
Oh my god. But it's God of War.
Yeah. Kratos takes the lead on that one.
Even if you have to play as Atreus.
Yeah.
You had to be in the paint world with that one lady.
Can't believe the game slowed down.
But they're like, and it's also not a perfect game because I do think that the Ragnarok section of the game was kind of like, all right, let's fucking do it. It's like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Like,
It was really
like,
quick.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, it does feel like a thing of they should have done 3 games, but Cory Barlog, the guy that directed and wrote the first game, I don't know how much he touched Ragnarok, but he was like, originally this was a trilogy, but then we made it 2 games. And we did that because I didn't want to spend, over a decade on a trilogy. And I was like, you know what? I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
But now you have him working on the rumored Fate game. So
might be good.
Maybe announced next month. How about that? It's supposed to come out next year.
Hell yeah.
All right. Sorry, Kana, but we're moving on. God of War Rag. No rock. All right. A tough one. Destruction All-Stars versus Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
What the hell is even Destruction All-Star?
It's that kind of like Twisted Metal. It was supposed to be a launch game, but then it got delayed to like February or something like that. And it was supposed to be like a $60 or $70 game, and people were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And they're like, "You know what? We'll delay the game, and then we'll make it a part of PlayStation Plus."
Yeah, they're like, "My bad."
It's like, all right. And then, as far as I know, nobody played it. So,
well, obviously, Death Stranding.
I have it on my PlayStation.
Oh, never touched it.
No. Well, it was the free game. I redeemed it. Maybe one day. Maybe when the PlayStation 6 comes out.
You'll get the remastered version.
I'll be like, you know what? Let's try this again. I think it was like Destruction All-Stars, but you could get out of the car.
Oh.
I think.
Interesting. Okay.
And then, yeah, Death Stranding 2. I mean, you just got Kojima just doubling down on the weirdness and PlayStation just being like, yeah, just fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who cares?
And even like all the additions that they did make were really nice. You got some kind of teases of them leading into the director's cut of the first game, of making the game less tedious and adding more stuff. Like the cannon was one thing. I never used it, but like there was that. I think like
they even did a jetpack.
Yeah. And maybe even, I feel like there was something with the zip lines they changed in the director's cut.
Maybe.
I don't remember. But Death Stranding 2, I mean, you gave me more roads. Oh my goodness. And, I know that people will look at the game and be like, oh, it's just a walking simulator. It's like, yeah, but it works.
It's still fun. Yeah.
Like, why is it fun? I don't really know. But it just works.
I mean, in its own way, it's a little puzzle game. You're just trying to find like the easiest route, the best path to get to your next objective.
Yeah. But it's just something that works for some reason. So, sorry, Destruction All-Stars. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
But Death Stranding 2, moving on. All right, next up, Stellar Blade versus Ghost of Yotei.
Never played Stellar Blade.
I played the demo.
Was it fun?
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's like way more of like an actiony
So like
Souls-like.
Devilman. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Devil May Cry
Yeah,
or Devil May Cry.
yeah, they Devil May Cry. Uh, yeah, I don't know, as you have the like kind of bonfire system or whatever,
Oh,
and like the
okay.
bosses are difficult, but it's just you're kind of um, and I think it's also it's been so long since I played that demo, but like I was parrying fools. It was crazy, but it was fun. But then the demo ended and the game was coming out like a couple months later, then it just slipped past me.
Mm-hmm.
But people seem to like it though. But Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah, Ghost of Yotei. I think even if we played Stellar Blade, we would pick Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah. Because like what I've heard a lot also is another like if they make a second Stellar Blade, then that'd be like where they could like really lock in. And Ghost of Yotei, you know, people would say is a boring game because it doesn't really innovate on anything. And it's like, yeah, it's because they fucking nailed it the first time.
Yeah,
So just do it again. Just
I enjoyed it.
more foxes, more of the fucking bamboo
Yeah, the
strikes,
bamboo shit.
which I mean, still not enough. Like, just give me an infinite mini game. What are we doing? um, I thought that some of the character stuff was kind of weird. Of just like I'm gonna kill you. It's like, but I said I'm sorry. It's like, oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, right.
The kitsune or whatever. Um, but yeah, but I mean, it's just like they nailed it the first time with Tsushima, and they just did it again with Yotei.
Yeah,
and I imagine a third game will come out, and it'll be the exact same thing.
probably. But I'm looking forward to it still.
Mm-hmm. We also didn't jump into Legends.
Shit, I totally forgot that even came out.
Yeah. And another knock on it was the Ghost of Yotei tying was kind of lame.
The Ghost of what?
What did I say? Ghost of Tsushima
Oh, I got you.
tie-in. The like side mission.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, we're building up to something, and then it's just like, look at that tree. Like, oh, okay.
This is Jin's grave. Here's his katana.
Whoa.
Cool.
Then you like didn't even get to take it.
No.
Then you just like get a skin.
Yeah, it's just a skin.
It's like cool. All right, Ghost of Yotei moves on. Next up, Bugsnax versus Ghostwire Tokyo.
What is Bugsnax?
This is another launch game for the PS5. It was a PlayStation Plus game. I think it's kind of like Pokemon Snap in a way. I think. I didn't play it. I just knew the jingle because I had a song with it. It's like Bugsnax. There's more to it, but that was all anybody knew.
Okay.
And then didn't you play Ghostwire?
I did a little bit. I actually still want to hop back into it, but I think it deserves the win. It's kind of a weird game though. Like really, you can tell that like just looking around and stuff like that in the first person, it like doesn't register like it should in certain aspects, or the sense like you can control the sensitivity in the settings or whatever, but like even that starts off weird, and just some of the aspects of the game are off, but it's not bad. It's kind of fun.
Okay, yeah, this is Tango. So the evil within people.
Oh really?
Mm.
Oh,
And then the other one, what was it called? That rhythm game. Can't remember. But then they got shut down.
the one where you have to like fight to the rhythm.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
He had the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. What was that game called? I played like the first couple of chapters of it. But then I was like, I don't have rhythm.
You're struggling.
Like, this is hard, man. Like, have you ever seen the TikToks of that one game where it's basically like, I'm just going to say Guitar Hero, but it's like you're beating people up to songs
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I was like, I can't do it. Because I feel like I would punch at different parts of the song where you're supposed to and stuff like that. Because like I saw somebody do like Through the Fire and Flames. Wasn't as fast as I wanted to be.
Oh,
Like I
really?
want them to just fucking.
The game probably couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I completely forgot what that game is called. Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, it is.
Damn,
It
got
is.
it. But then they got shut down. But then the PUBG people bought them again, and so they're supposedly working on a second Hi-Fi Rush,
Oh, nice.
but not Ghostwire.
That's okay.
Uh,
I say Ghostwire
yeah,
moves on.
Ghostwire's going to move on. Sorry, Bugsnax. I know that you were a fun launch game that everybody talked about. So, all right, time for the fucked up one: Astro's Playroom versus Astrobot.
Obviously, Astrobot, but
Yeah, it's
just a lot more to it. It just adds on to Astro's Playroom.
it's a thing of, as we gotta. Well, first off, PlayStation's gotta fucking put the Astrobot Rescue Mission onto other VRs or just PSVR 2. I'll buy the fucking thing just to play Rescue Mission again. If it's stuck on the PSVR 1, I don't want to plug all that shit in. Look, it's like the thing of, when you'd get like your Xbox One and it still has the brick power cable. You're like, fuck, man, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
And with PSVR, you have like it's almost like the capture card where you have like your in between box.
Yeah.
So like you plug this into the TV, and then you plug the headset into the box, and then you plug this into the console. It's just like, holy fuck.
Can we not simplify this?
And so like just put it on the PSVR 2. I'll be like the fifth person to buy the headset. It's one cable, and then we can play Rescue Mission, because Rescue Mission is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And so Astro's Playroom being a pack-in game with the PS5, which is like fucking ridiculous that was a pack-in game.
Oh no, yeah.
You bring up like that Welcome Tour game with the Switch 2.
Oh yeah.
And like people were like, how is this $10? This should be a pack-in game. And it's like, Nintendo, you're kind of slipping. Like,
yes,
PlayStation kind of fucked you there.
They did, because that game really should have just been a pack, and it was not worth $10. It was cool, but
Hey, it was all right.
Yeah, it was cool.
I don't think it was like an outrage of like, oh, $10.
Yeah.
It's like, God, it's $10. Like, chill out. If it was like a $30 game, I would completely understand.
Mm-hmm.
But like Astro's Playroom could have easily been that $30 game. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then Astrobot is just like again with like Ghost of Yotei, just like, hey, we're just doing more of this, or the same thing, and it's just like 5 times more. I was like, fuck.
All right, cool.
And it's another one that I think they'll make a second one, and it'll be even better.
Oh yeah, man. I'm looking forward to their next Astrobot. Maybe
we'll start to get like there's a complaint that a lot of people have is that there's no like, its only identity is PlayStation. So it's like if we get an Astrobot 2, it's like, okay, well, are we just going to be doing the same thing again?
Yeah.
Like you're just collecting all the people again and stuff like that. And you have these game specific levels of like, oh, God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted. But then like now are we just going to go like Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man and Wolverine? That'd be crazy.
That would be.
Just Astrobot just fucking.
I can see them do that.
Annihilating people. But like that is the thing with Astrobot, that I think it needs to get an identity and like a roster of its own characters, because it is the game itself is very Mario coded, but it's just missing all the things that Mario has.
Yeah,
because you have like the green alien jabroni. I don't know. He's in all these games. I don't know who the hell he is.
Me neither.
He has a name. I don't know. So yeah, Astrobot moves on.
Mm-hmm.
No shame. Astro's Playroom. You were incredible. Extra blood is just more. Next up, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth versus Forspoken. Let's start with Forspoken. Forspoken came out. People dog shit on this game. Like, and I played, they put out like a demo or just like a little, like you played like the very beginning of the game. And I thought it was fine. I think people on the internet, they just
They do.
blow up things and just like, oh my God, my eyes. And this is like, okay, chill the fuck out.
No.
But like, I don't know. It's a game that maybe I'll go back to someday.
I mean, it's free on the PlayStation thing, and I did check it out and played a bit into it, and it's not terrible. It really isn't. I mean, sure, the main character's got some cringy ass dialogue sometimes, but like
British.
it's like you can, if you don't care about the story, just skip the cutscenes. Just play the game because it's actually not terrible.
And all the particle effects.
I thought it was pretty cool.
But Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Yeah,
it's a cheat code.
yes, it is.
Just the story and even as lucrative as it is, and you know, you're missing like so much context. So you're just like, the game ends and you're like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yep.
And even the people that played the original 7, they're like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like there's elements here that I see from like the original game, but then there's like so much stuff that they're like changing or just adding, and it's just like, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, you got me, man.
But like going back to those characters, having some new characters is cringy they can kind of be. Kate Sith.
Mm-hmm.
Kate Sith.
Yes.
The cat.
Yeah, the cat.
But then like just the music and the areas and like the 5,000 mini game Queen's Blood.
That was actually really fun to play. And I normally don't fuck with the card games in open worlds.
Neither do I.
Mm-hmm.
That's something like, why is that not on phones?
Well, it would just be hit with a whole bunch of pay to win bullshit.
Well, how does Gwent's not like that, is it?
What?
Gwent?
I couldn't tell you. I don't even know what that is.
Witcher 3.
Oh, I don't know.
Because that's on mobile and everything. And I think that's just a card game.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like the actual game from Final Fantasy VII. Put it on 2 phones.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought you meant just like a random card game on the App Store. Jeez.
What are you talking about? No, put Queen's Blood on my phone.
Okay,
so I can play it.
Yes, I understand
all the time.
I got you.
Because I love it. And then they're probably not going to bring it back in the third one, and it's going to suck. But maybe they'll come up with something else.
Maybe. I don't know if it'll be as cool.
Well, yeah. And then also starting with I like with games now, and maybe they've all kind of been this way, but I don't typically do a lot of side content. But I like this newer trend that I'm seeing where like the side quests build up to some kind of story.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at like the Spider-Man games, their side quests seem very repetitive and whatnot for a while, but then you get to like something at the end and you're like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Queen's Blood was the same thing. Like, did you get all the way to the end of that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fighting like the actual queen or whatever it was. And like, no, I was gonna say Parappa. That wasn't Parappa. There was that one guy in the desert.
Oh, the cactus dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just a stellar game. Can't wait for the third one. So, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth moves on. Next up, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart versus Saros. Listen, I gotta be loyal. I'm going Ratchet. Gotta be loyal.
Absolutely
I
not.
gotta be loyal.
Absolutely
I
the
gotta
fuck
be
not.
loyal.
No. We are not moving a kid's game on over Saros.
It's not a fucking kid's game.
It is.
No, it's not. It's a 3D platformer shooter.
Saros is way better, technically, gameplay wise, all the above. Boss battles, guns, story.
But no, it is not.
Uh-huh.
Dude, Saros' story is fucking so nothing.
It has a story.
So does Ratchet and Clank. Way more. Saros is just like, oh man, my wife, I can't find her.
No,
They're
man.
like, we don't know how to get off the planet.
Oh, and Ratchet and Clank is like, oh, look, a rift. Oh, there's another me. Gotta fix it.
It's not another him. It's a completely different person.
Whatever.
Rivet. And then there's another Clank named. This game came out like 5 years ago. Kit. Because it's her kit.
Right, so another them.
And Dr. Nefarious is back. Big staple in Ratchet and Clank.
All right.
Saros, who are you fighting? It's a bunch of aliens.
Yeah,
mean
like
nothing.
a shit ton of them.
That mean nothing. There's like 8 of them.
And it's freaking awesome.
You haven't beaten it. You don't even know how stupid it is at the end.
I don't really care.
I don't agree with all the like chuds on the internet because they're like, oh, it's like, okay, shut up. Come on. Come on.
I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm also not going to argue with you. If you want to move Ratchet and Clank on, you can.
But like, we're just talking recency, but you haven't even played Ratchet. You don't understand.
I played a little bit of it.
Yeah, but you don't understand. We got to start from the beginning. We're going to get you in there and we're going to get you to the end. You know what I mean?
We're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
We're going to get there. We're going to play through all the Ratchet and Clank games.
Not.
Yes, we are. We're playing through all the Gears. We're going to get through all the Halos.
If we played through all Ratchet and Clank, we are playing the same game like for every single game, just a little bit of a different story.
We're not doing that right now with Gears.
Yeah, but we're both playing. That's different.
You can play Ratchet. You don't have to watch me. I'll fucking watch.
No.
It's like, dude, this was my fucking childhood right here.
All right. Move Ratchet and Clank on.
Yes.
I don't care.
Go fuck yourself. Listen, man. And it's not even the best Ratchet and Clank. It's the second best, though. And listen, and I'm not shitting on Saros. I like Saros. I like all the permanent progression and stuff like that. It's a game that's very accessible. People say it's too hard, and I'm saying you're not looking at the settings. Because you can make the game how easy you want. Because they have the Carcosa modifiers where you can, hey, I want to take less damage. And of course, you can only go to a certain limit if you're not looking carefully. But, you know, you can make it as easy or as hard as you want. But then you can also go into the settings. I unfortunately found this out like 90% through getting the trophies. You can go into the settings under accessibility and you can turn off the minimum or the Carcosa modifiers. So you could just put all of the helpful stuff on you.
Oh, shit.
Or I think you could do the 6 slots. But like you could go in and like the number doesn't matter. So you can even like have like the highest level of that modifier. So you could take like no damage. You get like no corruption. They give you a shit ton of the leucinite and, you know, all this stuff. So it's a game of, it could be as easy or as hard as you want.
Right.
Like I said, unfortunately, I figured this out about 90% through the trophies. So I was like, fuck.
That's just because you're a gamer, man.
And Ratchet and Clank was made for gamers.
All right.
Yes.
Moving on.
Next up, Silent Hill 2 Remake versus Rise of the Ronin.
What was Rise of the Ronin again?
It was that like if you just looked at the game, it would just look like Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a Koei Tecmo game. No, that doesn't make any sense. Rise of the Ronin. Oh, Team Ninja.
Oh, the people that made Neo?
Oh, that is Koei Tecmo. Yes.
Okay, I know what game you're talking
But it's like
about.
it's not like those games though.
No.
It's like way more Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. Yeah, like, oh, they did make Neo. I guess this was their in-between game, because they typically do that a lot. Or I don't know, because it came out the year after Wolong. I don't know. But it's basically an Assassin's Creed game, and it's like a checkboxy game, and it got kind of a lot of flack for that. But the people that did play it and liked it, like really liked it
Okay.
and stuff like that. But we didn't play it.
No.
So we gotta go Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. I wonder if it's a thing. I probably just have to like replay the game or something. Because like people just like fucking go all over Silent Hill 2 Remake. And I was just like okay. It's like I don't really see it, but maybe I'm just missing something.
I mean, it was played on my smaller TV.
Couldn't see the game.
You didn't even know that it showed how much health you had. It's like halfway through.
How did it do that?
Because it would get red around the edges, and at the bottom right, it would have the medical cross.
Oh.
More vivid if you were hurt.
Oh.
Like you'd get hit twice and be like, all right, goop juice.
Well. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 Remake. Moves on. Next up, Foamstars versus Marathon.
I'm pretty sure Foamstars isn't even a thing anymore. Like it got shut down, right?
I would not be surprised. Is Foamstars still active? Oh, excuse me. Yes, it's still playable.
Oh no.
So go fuck yourself. 2 seasons. I don't think they're still doing that.
Probably not, no.
Oh, it's on its second year today. This was like 3 months ago. Oh, it's on maintenance mode. So yeah, it's not getting updates, but it is still a game that you can play.
Okay.
And it looked like a fun party game. Marathon, haven't jumped into yet.
What you're going to?
Yeah, they're adding a PvE mode like June 2nd, I think, something like that. And it was a game that I planned to check out at some point because, you know, Arc Raiders was last year and that just completely took over my life for like 2 months. And and I planned on jumping into Marathon, and then I don't remember why I didn't. And then you just had the fucking internet. Just like, oh my God, can y'all just shut the fuck up?
They're never happy.
Last week, though, deleted Twitter.
Oh, damn, did you?
I finally deleted.
You were like, this is just too fucking toxic.
It's like, dude, anytime I'm just looking at anything, and like, I can't tell if people are being serious or sarcastic, and I'm just like, and then like, sometimes I can tell when they're being serious and they say something stupid and wrong, and then somebody in the comments like calls them out, and then they're like, dude, it was a joke. It's like,
okay,
sure it was, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, you never heard of sarcasm? It's like, that's not what sarcasm is. But yeah, I plan to jump into it, and then now there's all this. I'm on my soapbox. You see that Destiny 2 is ending next month.
Yes.
Or ending content. Like it'll be its last thing and everything. That was really like the last straw for Twitter. I was like, dude, these people need to shut the fuck up. Because they're like, oh my God, Bungie is gonna go under. PlayStation's going to shut them down. Marathon killed Destiny 2. I'm just like, dude, it was a fucking 9-year game
Yeah.
that literally was supposed to only go for 3 years. I fucking bet you. Clip it. Destiny 1 comes out 2014. The next year, you get the 2 smaller expansions in between. 2015, The Taken King, big expansion. 2016, Rise of Iron. 2017, Destiny 2. 2018, Forsaken. Forsaken. And then you also got the 2 little expansion DLCs in between those. 2017, 18, 2019, Shadowkeep. This is where Bungie left Activision. They ended that contract. I fucking bet you 2020, if they would have stayed with Activision, Destiny 3.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking bet you. And so they're like, oh, Destiny 2 fucking marathon into Destiny 2. It's like, it's a fucking 9-year game. And it was a game that should have ended last year with the final shape, and that they just kept going.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, because then there's all these other like rumors and stuff that they're not actively working on Destiny 3. And it's like, oh my God, Bungie's going to end. It's like, I'm deleting this fucking app. Y'all are the stupidest motherfuckers in the world. And then you just got all these news outlets reporting on it and like kind of funny talking about it. And they just, oh my God. It's like, everybody is pissing me the fuck off right now.
Like, it ran its fucking course, man.
It's a fucking 9-year game.
Yeah.
And you need the third game to get more people in. That's how we get somebody like you back, even if it's just for that first month. We'll get you in for the launch of Destiny 3. God. Fucking people. Marathon moves on. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Foamstars is nothing. All right, moving on. Baldur's Gate 3 versus Horizon Forbidden West. Now, are we going to comply to the masses, or are we just going to rip the Band-Aid off?
We might as well rip it off right now. We haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, okay?
Flip this part 2.
We know it's a great game. We know people love it. I mean, shit, it was Game of the Year.
Don't let some people hear that, though. They'll lose their goddamn minds.
Nah, they lose their fucking minds over anything. Like, fuck it. Who cares? But we're gonna go with the game that we fucking played and that we know about, okay?
We'll play Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. It's in the works. When is it gonna happen? Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
But we plan to do some type of marathon thing at some point, and we'll sit down for 24 hours and play it. With somebody with us, because I did buy it a while back because it was on sale, and pretty like stingy sale, man. I bet you they're just making fucking money over there,
Right.
because it was like, this game's been out for like 3 years, and it was like on sale for like $50 maybe, instead of being at 70. I was like, you know what, this is the lowest I've ever seen it. And I bought it and I downloaded it and played it just like a little bit. I think I did like, I don't even think I got through the prologue, but I was like, oof. Whenever we do this on the channel, I need to bring somebody in because I don't know how to play these games.
I gotcha.
Because it's like, I don't know, the best way I could put it is it's almost like a tactics game, but without the grid. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I was like, oof, if we do this, we just need to bring somebody in, because
somebody that's played D&D.
Because I don't know how to, just this type of game.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how to do this. Because if it's just the two of us, then we're going to spend about 24 hours just learning how to move in the game.
Probably, yeah.
All right, guys, time to start. Ooh, that's the time.
Stream's over. Hope y'all like the tutorial section.
And Horizon Forbidden West is another game that gets shit on a lot. And the only time I agree with the shit talking is the ending. The ending was dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Because it was basically, see you in the third game. Wow.
Sorry.
That was bam. Saw that on your face. Like you almost had like a, oh fuck. Like,
Out of nowhere.
can't believe it's done this. But yeah, but it's another just like going off of the first game. It's like, yeah, you did pretty good with the first game, so just do it a second time.
Mhm.
And now it just looks way better and runs way better and stuff like that. So Horizon Forbidden West, moving on.
Yeah.
Come back to us in about 5 years and maybe we can talk about this again.
Yeah, maybe we can do it again.
Next up, Black Myth Wukong versus Returnal.
Both games I'd never finished because of
Too
skill.
much of a bitch.
Yeah. Pretty much. You never played Black Myth, did you?
No. That's another game. Like they must just be making a shit ton of money because this game is never on sale.
Yeah, I don't know. Returnal got me into it a lot more than Black Myth did, so I'm gonna stick with Returnal on that.
Yeah, and it's another one because, like, I always hear with the combat, like, it's not that great. It's pretty good, but it's not that great. And then it's also just kind of weird because you're just hitting rock monsters with a stick.
Mhm. It is a little strange.
And so, but it's a thing that I'm really interested in that next game that they announced.
Mhm.
I don't even know what the game was called. It was another Chinese name.
Yeah, it's another Myth game.
It was Dragon Ball Z Super. The continuation.
What are you talking about?
This Black Myth Wukong was basically Dragon Ball Z. It was like taken from the exact same myth
Yeah,
that Dragon Ball was.
it is. Yes, even the cloud riding.
Next up, Gran Turismo 7 versus Demon Souls Remake. Sorry, Dad, but we're going Demon Souls. If my dad was here, he'd go Gran Turismo 7. He's a
Flip
freak.
the table.
He's a freak.
Gran Turismo.
For his birthday, he got the wheel.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's played a lot. We could even, like, is your PlayStation plugged in?
I mean, yeah.
If you pull up my account, we can look at his account and see how many hours he has in the game. I'm pretty sure it's like well over 1,000.
Holy shit, dude.
And that's just the PS4 version. He even the PlayStation 4 version, maybe both. I don't know how trophies work in that game, but he has the platinum. Is how like in he is.
All right.
And he's like you, where like the last, like we'll say like 95% of the trophies were just by playing the game.
Mm.
But then there's like the like super miscellaneous stuff, and then he's just like, ooh, I'm like, come on, the platinum.
He's like,
It's like it's like 3 trophies. It's like, dude, come on.
yeah, but it's stuff you don't want to do.
No, it's just like win this race in this car. He's just never done that. It's like, just do the fucking race. Like, it'll take you like 5 minutes. All right, Demon Souls Remake moves on. Even though everybody always said that Miyazaki didn't like this remake. Apparently, he never said that.
So rumors are easily started on
people
the internet.
can go fuck themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the natural progression would have been a Bloodborne remake. But apparently that's not PlayStation's fault. That was Miyazaki and FromSoft being like, you're not touching this. It's like, oh, okay.
Damn. All right.
But then I'd look at PlayStation and be like, all right, then give Bluepoint a different remake. You're wanting to remake the God of War trilogy? How about you not make Sony Santa Monica do this and you give it to Bluepoint?
No, they needed to work on a live service game.
And they were, oh my God. I'd even put the two together. They were already working on the God of War live service game. The Pathless versus Stray.
Stray. Because I don't know what the Pathless is.
Pathless is another launch game. I heard good things about it. I just never jumped into it. It's a puzzle game. It's like trying to think of a contemporary to it. Yeah, I don't know. But you have like a bow and arrow and you're doing puzzles and stuff like that. People that played it liked it. And then Stray, it was just a fun, like one of those games. It was also free.
Wasn't bad.
All right. And the last matchup for round 1, Helldivers 2 versus Spider-Man 2.
They're both really good.
Yeah. It's a thing of like, they're really good for like different reasons. Spider-Man 2 just takes what they did with 2018 and Miles Morales and just
combined
amped it up. Really bringing in the side quest stuff that I was talking about before, of like you're just, dealing with this pyro dude in all these houses and everything, and then by the end, spoilers, it's Carnage.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh fuck, or a setup for Carnage. And you have these drones flying around and everything, and you find like Kraven's secret hideout, and then like Chameleon was watching you the whole time. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then Helldivers 2 is just like, that was just like so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both good in their own aspect. Helldivers did bring like a whole huge community together and everything. It still is in a way.
But then they dropped the bag on PC.
Did they?
Yeah, because they made you sign into a PlayStation account and PC players lost their shit.
That's true. Yes. They did pull some stupid bullshit. It
was like back in like 2018-ish, 2019-ish. Epic opened up their own store, like Steam, it's the Epic Game Store. PC gamers lost their fucking minds. They're like, I don't want another fucking launcher. It's like, this is why I can't talk to people. I deleted Twitter. I can't talk to you people. It's like, y'all are the stupidest motherfuckers I've ever listened to.
Just bitch and moan, bitch and moan, bitch and moan.
But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a sucker for Spider-Man. It was fun.
Yeah.
Even though the Venom stuff wasn't that great, I don't know if we're ever going to see like a good storytelling of that story. Like for some reason, it's just like the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, it wasn't like the worst or anything, but yeah.
No, but it's just, and I wonder if it just has to do with how bloated the game got, because like it almost does feel like they just were like, we're running out of time and money, so we just kind of have to wrap this up.
Yeah.
we can't keep going with this, but but like most of the Venom section is just fighting the different symbiotes and stuff like that. I was like, okay, like I want to fight Venom.
Like, screw these guys.
So where are we going?
Spider-Man 2.
Okay. Helldivers 2, you're awesome. You're amazing. All right, that was the end of round 1. Round 2, our matchups. Final Fantasy 16 versus Deathloop. God of War Ragnarok versus Death Stranding 2. Ghost of Yotei versus Ghostwire Tokyo. Double spooky. Astrobot versus Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart versus Silent Hill 2 Remake. Marathon versus Horizon Forbidden West. Returnal versus Demon's Souls Remake. And Stray versus Spider-Man 2. Ooh. Final Fantasy 16 versus Deathloop.
Final Fantasy 16.
Deathloop. No. Deathloop very unique in what it does. I say that. I never played Dishonored, so I don't know how similar it is.
It's pretty similar in a way.
I saw
even the powers and stuff.
Before moving on to Dishonored, they were apparently going to make a Blade Runner game.
That would have been
That was news like a couple days ago.
That probably would have got me into one of their games.
Would
Oh
have been
wait,
stealth
I
still?
did play Dishonored. Blade Runner, they could make it stealth. I don't think Blade Runner's generally like a stealth kind of
I don't know what they did
world.
before Dishonored. You know what I mean?
I don't know either.
Okay.
Did they do Thief?
That's what the other one was.
Oh,
Thief
okay.
4 or Blade Runner. And then they went to Dishonored.
Gotcha.
That's what it was. Good pool. Next up, God of War Ragnarok versus Death Stranding 2.
I'm going to say Death Stranding 2.
Ooh. Wow.
I feel like it had a way better story.
Yeah. God of War Ragnarok is great.
Mm-hmm.
The unfortunate thing is that it had its predecessor be 2018.
Yeah, man. It had a lot to live up to.
And it's just like, that was just such a surprise of like how good it was. And then even taking the surprise out of it, just of how good it was. It's just like, oh, okay.
That's good.
But yeah, so then it makes Ragnarok just like almost like, oh, it's just kind of more of the same.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
It is.
But Kojima with Death Stranding 2, he was like, no, we're gonna make this weirder.
And he did. He took it to a whole nother level.
We're gonna give Troy Baker a fucking guitar.
And it's like, yeah, sure, it's a little bit more of the same with Death Stranding 2, but it's also better in a way than the first game.
Also, fucking spoilers. Die Hard Man showing up at the end.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's like, and then like figuring out that the DHV Magellan is Die Hard vehicle.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this is so stupid, but it's so cool. Oh my god. Death Stranding 2 moves on. Incredible. Can't wait for Fizzin'. It's gonna be so crazy. Next up, Ghost of Yotei versus Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ghost of Yotei.
Ghost versus Ghost. Yeah. Sorry, Ghostwire. See you later. I'll never play.
Adios.
Also, you're Xbox now, so get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Deathloop, you too. Well, Deathloop's dead. So, and also Ghostwire's kind of dead, but then it got resurrected.
Did it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying with Tango.
Oh, right.
They got shut down, and then the PUBG studio was like, "We'll bring you back." Weird. All right, Astrobot versus Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh.
Astrobot's awesome, but yeah.
It is interesting for two games that pay respect to the old.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Next up, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart versus Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yes. Fuck yourself, James. Marathon versus Horizon Forbidden West.
Horizon.
Yeah. If I would have played Marathon, maybe I could argue for it a bit more, but
unfortunately, it's not the case.
Sorry. I don't remember what was out when it came out. I don't know why I didn't play it.
I don't either. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
And maybe I just didn't play because I was scared. Like, it was Arc Raiders it was such a time and place. But Arc Raiders also has like something that really helped with the game was like the aggression matchmaking. So like if you're wanting PvP and you're killing other people and all this stuff, then they're going to put you with other people that do that.
Yeah.
And then if you're just kind of chill and wanting to do the missions and, you know, get loot and all this stuff, do the kill the clankers and whatnot, then they'll match you with other chill people and stuff like that. And, you know, of course you'll get your people here and there that like go and kill you, but like I would say like 98% of the time you're not running into that.
I got you.
And I didn't until I started killing everybody.
Well, I feel like Marathon probably has a lot more toxic players.
What? Idiots. Also, Marathon killed Destiny 2.
What the fuck? Can't believe it killed a 9-year-old game.
We're so stupid. Next up, Returnal versus Demon Souls Remake.
Returnal.
Returnal? Man.
I say Returnal, but I also don't like FromSoft games.
Well, this is Blue Point.
It's a remake of a FromSoft game. What's your argument?
Listen, we're all lucky that Miyazaki stood in the way of a Bloodborne remake. That would win the whole fucking thing. I don't care what the hell you say. It's winning. Next up, Stray versus Spider-Man 2. Stray.
Spider-Man 2. Let's get that thing.
Spider-Man 2 even has the cat.
It does, yeah.
So Stray, just get in the backpack. You're coming with us. All right, that was the end of round 2. Moving on to round 3. You got Final Fantasy 16 versus Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei versus Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart versus Horizon Forbidden West, and Returnal versus Spider-Man 2. Final Fantasy 16 versus Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding 2.
Go Kojima, go. Ghost of Yotei versus Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I think Rebirth.
I do too, yeah.
Yeah. I know that it's incomplete. It's the middle thing. You get to the end and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just, dude, it's a fucking experience.
Mm-hmm.
like I seriously can't explain how excited I am for that third game.
It's going to be freaking awesome.
It's going to be like 500 hours.
Imagine.
Next up, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart versus Horizon Forbidden West. Book me on this.
Again, I'm not going to argue with you. I think Horizon, though.
Let me think. Because here's the thing. I'm not going to bring Ratchet to all the way to the end. Because I did, like I said, it's not the best Ratchet and Clank. It's the second best.
Mm-hmm.
So, and even if we're just talking Insomniac, it's not my favorite. Like, of course, I would much prefer the Spider-Man stuff. But again, that's a cheat code. We'll see when Wolverine comes out. Which one would I go Ratchet and Clank or Wolverine? Because Wolverine, I'm just more in because of Hugh Jackman over the years. And that's how I know Wolverine. Like Spider-Man, there's fucking 1,000 iterations. And I'm like, yeah, fuck Spider-Man. Yeah, come on. But like, so Wolverine will be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Whenever that comes out. So yeah, I'll move on Horizon. I think the open world aspects and all the side stuff, even for how stupid the story can get, all the side stuff is still really fun. The cauldrons and or yeah,
I think they're called
necks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
those are all really fun. And also, Lance Reddick, R.I.P.
It's a shame he won't be in the next one.
Yeah, I guess he just blasted off to space and we'll never see him again.
Went into a freaking black hole.
Like, oh, we lost Silas. It's like, damn, that's fucked up, man. Next up, Returnal versus Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Returnal, very fun. It's just, again, with Saros, I like the permanent progression. All right, that was the end of round 3. Moving on to round 4. Death Stranding 2 versus Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And Horizon Forbidden West versus Spider-Man 2. Death Stranding 2 versus Rebirth. Both ridiculous stories. Both fun characters.
Yeah.
Both good music.
If I was going to, I'm assuming the second game played like the first game, right? For
Death Stranding?
Yeah, Death Stranding.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, I guess you didn't play the second one.
I would have a lot more fun playing Final Fantasy VII than I would Death Stranding. They're both really good still.
But Rebirth doesn't have roads.
Wow. It has roads in the city and the tropical area.
You could ride on the Segway.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so fun. Yeah. I think Rebirth is just more fun to play and all that jazz. Death Stranding 2, you did great.
It did.
You're the best. I looked at it the other day because I was re-downloading something and I came across Death Stranding. It's like, do I finish that platinum?
I'm surprised you still haven't.
It's just so much. Because you got to get the 5-star rating for all of the facilities and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh my god, you take way too long. Because like some of these things, I think it depends on like the amount of packages that they get. Like one package will maybe level somebody up 1.5 stars, but then like for other places, a package will like barely even make it move. And it's like, oh fuck me. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Horizon Forbidden West versus Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, Horizon. But robot dinosaurs.
Yeah. Still cool.
Pretty sick. And on to the final round. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth versus Spider-Man 2.
Eesh.
It's a tough one.
It is.
It's a tough one. Because Spider-Man, as I've said many times, it's a cheat code.
It is. We're a bit biased, but
I think something that works in the favor of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is that I have no nostalgia for the original.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And as confused I can be throughout the story, who the hell is Zack? I don't really understand. Are they from different universes? But no, I played a bit of Crisis Core, so I know that they're together.
Yeah.
And then you got all the shit at Cloud's home place, and you go back later in the game to where you were at the beginning of the game, and then you're getting the flash of like, it's like, was it Zack that was here and not Cloud? But Cloud has the memories of Zack, and it's like, what the fuck is happening?
It gets confusing. It didn't even really show Aerith's death, I guess. It was really weird.
Like that's just a thing of like, are they changing something with this?
Like what's going on?
Because then like she becomes a ghost, but not a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
A ghost to everybody else, but
Cloud still saw her.
But not the Cloud. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
He's just like, see you later.
It was very strange.
Like, who are you saluting to? It's like, the Aerith over there. It's like, oh my god, he's going crazy.
It's like, come on, let's get in the airship.
Come on, buddy. Sid helping him on. Come on, Grandpa. But then like the teases, because we can talk about the teases alone for both games. Spider-Man 2, tease of Carnage, which is like, at this point, are we going to get a solution to it? I don't know. Because I feel like that had to have been for the Venom game, and I just don't know if that's a thing anymore.
Well, damn, who knows?
And because there's a lot of conflicting information. The dude that voices Miles in the game said that they were working on a Venom game, and Tony Todd died, and so they stopped making it. But then Jason Schreier came out and said that's not correct. But we don't know what's not correct. Is it that they canceled the game because Tony Todd died? Is it that they haven't canceled the game at all? You know, stuff like that. Like Jason Schreier just came out and said that's incorrect. Like he's not correct in what he's saying. It's like, well, about what? But he never told us.
Never specified.
What. So it's like, is this game a thing? I don't know. Chameleon, I imagine he's just going to show up as a side
It'll be a
character in
side character.
the third game, and then setting up Green Goblin, getting the serum of bring in the green juice or whatever he said.
Yeah.
He said something like that. He's like, bring in Project G or something like that.
Bring in the goop.
Yeah. But then like going to see Doc Ock in the prison, and then him being like, you know, like, what are you working on? And he's like, the master plan or whatever. And then I'm looking at him like, are we about to fucking do Superior Spider-Man? Because that would be the dumbest shit in the world, but that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Because you know Superior?
I've heard of him, yeah.
Of Doc Ock and Spider-Man's brain.
Yes, I have.
That just sounds so stupid. I want to see them try. Because I don't ever think it'll be in a movie is the problem.
No.
So I'm like, we got to do something in a game.
So then what? Would you just play as Doc Ock? Once he switches over?
You be in Spider-Man's. It's Doc Ock's mind and Spider-Man's mind.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't Peter switch with Doc Ock?
I don't think so. Because
Oh.
Peter's mind is still there. It's just like Doc Ock is the superior mind.
I see what you mean. So he's just like really controlling him then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I read like the first issue a long time ago. And yeah, and I think it's like Peter is still in the mind, and he's like, you know, like, Doc Ock, like, I don't know if you should be doing this, you know, type of thing. But then like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you just have all the confusing setups and everything. But the issue is that it's still hype as hell.
It is.
Introducing to Vincent Valentine, who it's just like we see in the game for maybe like 5 seconds, but like you already know he's about to kick some ass.
Yeah, he looks cool.
The next game. And like, have you heard the story? Because it's Matt Mercer that voices Vincent Valentine in Rebirth. Have you heard the story of how he found out? He got the part to just voice like random side characters and stuff like that. Like if you looked at him in the credits, it would just say like various voices, you know, type of thing. And he said that he was in the booth and doing all this stuff and everything, and somebody showed up and he was like, hey, so Matt, those aren't actually the lines that we need you to do. He's like, okay. Like, he's like, well, then what do you need me to do?
Yeah.
He's like, just look at the screen behind you, and there's like a TV screen on the wall, and then they just like put up the image of Vincent Valentine, and he's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, are you fucking serious? They're like, yeah, you're voicing Vincent Valentine.
Damn, that would be a cool reveal.
He was like, that was the coolest moment that's ever happened to me. But then I got to talk the negatives. Spider-Man 2, Miles' suit at the end, dumb.
It's pretty boo-boo.
That looks so stupid.
Yeah, it did look really stupid.
Like, I understand that we're doing the thing of like, hey, inclusion. He's a black character. We got to make it to where like, you know, he's just taking influence from a white guy's suit. Like, I understand what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a weird chud on the internet that's but that is a thing of like, all right, the cutscene ends, change back. It's like, well, I'm not doing that.
Yes.
That suit looks really stupid.
If they would have designed it better, then cool, but it just didn't hit.
I can't decide. Final Fantasy or Spider-Man?
Final Fantasy.
Okay. Thank you. It's what I wanted to choose, but I couldn't.
Spider-Man wouldn't let me.
I couldn't do it. He's out the window.
He's glaring at us as we speak.
It's like I don't know who.
All right.
I was thinking of something. I was gonna say Shaq behind the tree, but when he's behind the tree, he's like,
yeah,
he's like gearing up for something. It's like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Well, all right, there you have it. According to us, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the best PS5 game. Comment below what game would have won your bracket if you would have gone through our You can't change any of the order. You have to go with what was the pairings, what would win.
Yeah, no changing any of that up.
No,
That's cheating.
it's all random. I put in the names, random, and then I close my laptop. I don't look at it. Don't forget to check out our gameplay videos uploading this week of Mario Party Jamboree, Gears of War 2, and Directive 8020, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.